February, the Winter Olympic Games will be playing on TVs all across the world. Have you ever seen a skater skate the performance of their life, only for them to get their score and be in 5th place, and you have no idea why? I love figure skating. It's my favorite hobby, and I want to try to explain how the figure skating scoring system works. Currently, figure skating uses the International Judging System, which is one of the least biased systems ever used, which is made up of a technical mark and a program component or a presentation mark. The current system used is called the International Judging System, and it is a lot less biased than systems that have been used in the past. This judging system was first implemented during the 2005-2006 competitive season. Up until that point, a 6-point judging system had been used. A big part of the reason that this judging system was implemented was because of a judging scandal during the 2002 Winter Olympic pair skating competition. According to Chris Clary, who's a journalist for the New York Times, the French judge Lagoon was suspended from international competition for 3 years because she was persuaded by the president of the French Ice Sports Federation to place the Russian pair ahead of the Canadian pair. This was a big part of the reason that change was prompted among the judging system, and it changed for the entire skating community. According to the United States Figure Skating Association, the international judging system is made up of cumulative points. These are collected from the technical score and the program component score. These points help prevent a bias and make skating a little bit more accessible to the judges as well as the skating fans. The first of the 2 marks that is used in the figure skating score is called the technical mark. The technical score is made up of jumps, spins, and footwork. According to the International Skating Union, the elements have a base value. These base values are a set number that each element is worth. So if a skater goes and does a triple axel, that's worth a certain amount of points. However, say that skater falls, then they didn't execute the element very well, so they're gonna have points taken off from that. That's where the judges come in, and they can help decide what points are given and what points are taken away based on how well the element is performed. That's called the grade of execution. In skating, there are 6 different types of jumps. For a free program, which is the one that you typically see on TV during the Olympics or Worlds or some big skating competition, a skater can perform anywhere up to 7 jumps. 3 of these can be performed in combination. That simply means that the skater performs 1 jump immediately followed by another jump. Those are worth a lot more points than individual jumps themselves. Spins and footwork work a little bit differently than the jumps because they have to reach levels. A skater can reach levels when they hit certain features within that element. So say a skater is doing a layback spin. If they do the layback spin in the typical position, then they get a level 1. However, if they lean over to the side and do a sideways position, then that is a second feature and it gives them level 2. Each level has a different base value and points can be added or subtracted based on how well it's executed. The second part of the scoring system is called the program component score. The program component score is made up of 5 elements, such as performance, choreography, and interpretation. The International Skating Union says that these points can be given anywhere in increments of 0.25 anywhere up to a total score of 10. This score is a little bit more creative and artistic. Skaters have the ability to do a more balletic program, or they can do something that's a little bit more sassy, and it's really up to them how they want their choreography to be and what elements they want to connect the technical elements. So for this score, a skater is judged on things like music, choice, choreography, and interpretation. So the skater gets a little bit more freedom, but with that, the judges get a little bit more freedom too, because it's a little bit more biased because it's an artistic mark. So it's less definitive, and it allows for the judges to be a little bit more open to interpretation. To get the total score, you add the program component score to the program technical score, and that is your total score. Although it seems complicated, it is fairly easy to understand why and how the figure skating program is used and how the judging system works. It's one of the most unbiased ways for a skater to get a score based on their technical and their presentation mark. This February, when you are watching the Pyeongchang Games, I hope that you have an easier time understanding how and why the figure skating scoring system is used.